Good morning. This is Firewood on the home front. Doing another video. We're doing on moisture testing today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Maine, in central Maine. It is about 25 after 9 in the morning, and I just checked inside, and it's about 77 degrees outside. So today, I'm going to be showing you what to check for when you're checking to know if your wood is dry. If you ever buy wood from somebody and they say it's dry, wood needs at least a year to dry. I wouldn't burn it any less than that. Oak takes like 2 years, which I'm going to actually show you the oak that I use. But first, I want to show you the moisture meter that I use. I'm going to get you a close-up view of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Tavoul. I don't even remember where I got it from. But basically what it has a cover here. There's two prongs that you poke into the wood. And the key to checking the moisture level on a piece of wood is to make sure that you split the wood open. You cannot check it from the outside. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you check it on the outside. On this particular model, I've been using it, so it's already set up. Sometimes you might have to set it for Celsius or Fahrenheit, but mine's already set for that. So basically just turn it on, and that's what it looks like. And on this one, it'll actually tell you the temp somewhere. It did, but this here will tell you, the screen will tell you exactly what your moisture level is. So what I'm going to do is I have two pieces of oak. This piece of oak, I actually split. I split it open here, but when I actually split it into firewood, size wood, this I did in the spring. This one I just split like a week or two ago. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're splitting, when you're checking the temp on wood. And then I have a piece of ash over here. This ash is has been dried for like 3 years. So I'm going to show you, and I split this open earlier just so I could show you guys what it looks like. So when you're checking wood, I'm going to do the one that's been sitting since the spring on this oak. That's how you know it's oak. When you check the outside on it and you push down, okay, it says 9% moisture in it. Okay, that's how you know you can't check it, because it's going to be drier on the outside. So this one here, it's on this side I split. So now I'm going to show you what the moisture looks like after it's been split open and it's been sitting since like May or June. Okay, so that one's at 12.5, 12%. That's not bad considering this has been, no, I'm sorry, this one's been sitting, yeah, this one's actually been sitting since the spring. Yeah, so I did right. This one here, I just did the other day. I split it open, and that one's showing 13%. So basically, what's happened is this wood that I got, both of these were from the same log. And what happened is this wood actually has been at the wood yard where I got it. The guy said it had been sitting about a year. So that's what that looks like when you do that. But you notice the difference when you check the end, or if you check the edges of it. I want to check this one real quick, see what it looks like. No, that's not good reading there. That's showing 10%. So this wood's actually ready to dry, ready to burn. I won't be burning this till next year, so I know it's going to be plenty dry enough. Now we're going to do a piece of ash. This one's been setting like 3 years. And this one is actually probably about the same moisture as these. This is actually a lot lighter because it's ash. But this one here, if you look at it, that's 14%. Actually, this is actually not as dry as this, surprisingly. But the idea of it is to give you an idea of what when you're looking for wood that is dry. When somebody says they have dry wood, the one thing I've always stood behind whenever I sold firewood in the past, I always tell them exactly how long it's been sitting and how long it's been split, stacked in the sun drying. Wood takes a very long time to dry outside. Around here, it's not as bad because this wood is actually always in the wind. But when somebody says they have wood that's semi-seasoned or almost seasoned, you want to ask them, how long has it been drying? How long has it been stacked and split? A lot of times they're going to be like, oh, I did it 6 months ago. That wood is not dry. That is green. I actually sold some wood last year of some wood that I had, and the wood I sold had been sitting for 8 months, and I sold it as green wood. I checked the moisture on it, and it was sitting, when I checked the moisture on that, it was right around 15%. Anything 20% or less is good to burn. And I sold it as greenwood because I wasn't sure if it all was like that, and it only been sitting for about 8 months. People who sell wood, they say, oh, it's been sitting for 6 months, it's good to burn. It's not good to burn, no matter what happens. So basically, you want to make sure you know what you're getting for wood, whether it's seasoned, whether it's not. Kiln dried is very expensive. It sells for, like, around here in Maine, you could buy kiln dry for like $400 a cord. But the nice thing about that is you get all the bugs out and all that. Right now, I've been looking on Marketplace, just checking out what the price of firewood is, and it runs anywhere between $250 and $350 for greenwood. It depends. $300. You're not finding anybody selling really any dry wood right now. So basically, what I want to do is get people an idea of what dry wood is and what greenwood is. The pine that I'm actually working on right now, that I'm going to be doing another video on, some of that's like 50% moisture. When I was splitting that, water squirting right out of it. So, and that's for my campfire wood, but that won't be ready till next year. But a lot of my wood, like my birch, I checked the moisture on that, and a lot of that is 26%, because that's just, I just did that. The oak that I just showed you had actually been sitting out in the sun. Let's take a walk over here, and I'm going to show you a piece of oak, some oak that I got that is, I'm not going to split it open, but I'm going to show you what the outside is. It's been sitting since, I've been working on this cord for about, I don't know, 3 months. Every time I get wood from the guy I get my wood from, I take and I bring it over and I put it in this rack. So this wood here, without splitting it open, on the outside is 18.9. So if I split that open right now, it's almost 19.3. So if I split this open, it's really heavy. If I split this open, it's probably at 25%. So like I said, when somebody says they're selling you dry wood, ask them how long it's been sitting. If it's been sitting a year, you probably can get away with it being dry. Oak absolutely will not dry in a year's time. This oak isn't going to be, I'm not ready to burn this to the year after. I'm not going to burn this for 2 more winters. I do have some oak up there on the other side. I'm going to check the moisture on that. That's been sitting since the beginning of this year. That's not going to be burned until 2 years from now. All this wood you see in the background here is all wood I'm going to burn next year, and that stuff will be ready. A lot of that's at like 17, 18% now. When I get ready to split that, I burn that, that's going to be really dry. So I kind of want to give everybody an idea of what dry is and what to use. This is the only moisture meter I've ever used. There's a lot of them out there. If you look on YouTube, different ones will give you ideas. Different YouTube channels that I watch, they've had 2 or 3 different types. They've all been pretty much about the same. So I'd say just find one. They're pretty inexpensive. These are like 20, 30 bucks. And they're a valuable tool because you can tell whether your wood's dry or not. And if you get one of these and somebody shows up with a load of wood and says, oh, this wood is dry, have them split it open. Tell them you want them to split a piece open when they're right here, and you can take this tool and you can check it. And if it's not at least 20%, it is not ready to burn. I know some places will say 20, 22, 23% is good to burn, but it's not good to burn. So basically, make sure the people you're buying your wood from, that they're being honest. And if I deliver wood to somebody, I tell them how long it's been sitting. I'm very honest. I haven't sold wood in a while because I can't get hardwood to sell. I got a little bit left for my bundle wood business, but that's it. And I will be showing a video on that. So I hope everybody found this informational, this information helpful. And when I get all my pine done, I'm actually going to show another video on that. And I have a lot more videos I want to show. I do apologize for being a little lagged on getting them done, but I've been trying to get other stuff done, and I've got to really focus on it to at least get 1 video out a week. So I hope everybody likes my video. If you do, you can like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you so much. Bye.